Haven't been sleeping. Haven't been doing the normal things I usually do.
I think I'm the one person that has a connection that nobody else has with Kobe.
News is just devastating to everybody who knew him. We've known him a long time.
Kobe, 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 Kobe.
January 26th, 2020 was supposed to be like any other game day in the NBA. Teams were traveling, players were preparing for games, fans were looking forward to the games as usual. Less than 24 hours earlier,
James goes across the lane, lays it up, and lays it in.
Kobe Bryant had congratulated LeBron James for passing him on the all-time scoring list. Basketball was moving forward, and then reports started spreading that basketball legend Kobe Bryant had been killed in a helicopter crash. Within minutes, a wave of shock swept across every corner of the sport. The game of basketball would never be the same.
This breaking news to bring you out of California, where we are learning that 5 people have been in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, which is just north of Los Angeles.
Welcome to breaking news on this Sunday afternoon. 5-time NBA champion, former league MVP Kobe Bryant died earlier this afternoon in Los Angeles in a helicopter crash.
And this is alert, potentially some very sad news to report to you. We're getting reports that NBA star Kobe Bryant and at least 4 other people have been killed in a helicopter crash.
This doesn't feel real at all, man.
It's a guy I've known for his entire career, and I've known him pretty well, and we've talked a lot and throughout the years, and knowing what a winner he was, not just on the basketball court, but off of it. How inspirational he was, how motivational he was in terms of really helping to instill in other people, just the tenacity and the focus on being all that you could be, never taking any shortcuts, a willingness to put in the work, to rip yourself and shred yourself of the excuses of the things that hold you back from achieving the things that you aspire to achieve. It wasn't just about basketball with him, it was about life.
You know, Amanda, I didn't know until Joey just told me coming off 18 green. I didn't really understand why the people in the gallery were saying doing it for Mamba. But now I understand. It's a shocker to everyone.
They have decided that whoever wins the tip, and in this case Toronto, they are going to let the shot clock run out because of the number 24 to honor Kobe Bryant. Fitting. Appropriate. And the crowd recognizing what this means.
And in honor of number 8, he is going to take an 8-second backcourt violation.
8-second violation. And this has been happening all around the league. Every team, first possession, taking a 24-second shot clock violation as an homage to Kobe Bryant, number 24.
we get caught up in this world in debates and who's the greatest and love to judge people and off the court and on the court decisions. I think a lot of times we forget about who people are. And I know for me, I had a defining moment in my life that he pushed me in the right direction. And for somebody who's a new father, who has a baby girl, you know, I'm not gonna say prayers and condolences because I don't even know how you capture this moment, man. I know everybody's coming out with their Kobe Bryant story, and that's fine. But he is just, he was one of the most special individuals I've ever met. And it wasn't just his on-the-court performance, it was who he wanted to be, how he held himself. And we're all prone to make mistakes. We all live this life. But his innate character, his being, his spirit was incredible. There's something so damn uplifting about him. It just made you want to be better in every aspect of your life because that's who he was. And that's the standard of excellence that he held himself to all the time. And today's a tough day. Today's a hard day. And I hope that everybody at home, you give that person next to you, whatever thing you have wrong in your life with them, if this might be small or big, let that go. Doesn't matter. I know I curse, I'm sorry.
It's okay. First of all, on a very emotional day for you, Trey, give us some of your thoughts coming out here on the court.
Congratulations on the win. Man, today was a tough day to play basketball. I mean, my condolences go out to Vanessa and the Bryant family. It's a tough day to play. I just wanted to go out and play for him. We were starting to build a really good relationship. I mean, I talked to him a couple times. I mean, he's only been to 3 games this year, and 2 of them were ours. His daughter was a big fan of mine, man. This is a crazy, crazy day. I play basketball.
You know, I've known Kobe since he was 15 years old, and I was 16, playing AAU basketball. And we go through 18 years of competing and talking junk and about to fight each other and congratulating each other and hating each other, enjoying each other in 18 years. Playing against him for the last time, I want to say in Memphis, our last battle, just remember talking with him during and after, because we didn't have a lot of conversation during the game often. And if it wasn't friendly. Even though we played against each other, and that's what I enjoyed, and that's just what it was. But I think just talking to him and just, you know, I remember asking him, was he ready to retire? He's like, he's ready, you know, and I was like, how are you going to handle it? You know, after 20 years of doing something, you know, how do you handle it? He's like, I'll be okay. He's ready, and he said he's going to figure it out. Move forward to when we had a conversation in New Jersey after the game, revert back to that conversation, and I was like, how is it? He's like, he was the happiest he's been. And, you know, getting the opportunity to see his girls grow up, helping his daughter figure out the game and understanding how he understood it. And you can see that in her game at a young age. And the next thing we talked about was, he asked me if I was ready. And it was if I was ready to handle it. And, you know, I was just, you know, I'm back and forth with it all the time. And he's like, you'll enjoy it. It's peaceful. And he said that's when he said he was at his happiest.
Knowing him personally, I know he'd wanted me to come out here and try to ball and, you know, still just be great. So, you know, that's what I tried to do tonight. I mean, everybody's sad, you know what I mean? Is, you know, words can explain his impact he had on this floor. You know, the emotional impact he had on everybody.
Yes, our sincerest condolences to the Bryant family and everybody affected by the tragedy. The players are devastated. We have a player that was very close to Kobe. That's our thoughts and prayers are with him also. Just a tough time for the NBA, for all of us. But That's really all I have to say. Nothing. Thank you.
And you gotta imagine, how hard it is to do your job at that point, right? Because you're not thinking about work, you don't think about profession, you're not thinking about points or anything like that. You're thinking about life and what's really important, the bare necessities for you as a human being, and how fragile and how all that can be gone in a split second. So I thought that everyone did a tremendous job of stepping up and trying to put everything together. But at the same time, it was you think about his family and his friends and the situation that they're going through. So you just want to go home and kind of kiss your kids and your wife. And we are all in shock. We should cherish how lucky we are sometimes, and we get so deep in our jobs, in our profession, about contracts, points, minutes, all-stars, whatever, that you kind of forget what's really important in life, and how can all be gone in just an accident.
It looked like he was the happiest he's ever been after basketball. Him and Gigi's relationship was, everybody saw it. That's all he posted about. And this was tough. I don't know how we played today. I would start thinking about the game, and then it would just snap back into my mind. We have to play tomorrow, and I'm sure Utah will do a tribute, and this pain's not going to go away anytime soon. You don't even have to be a basketball fan to feel this. One of the most competitive athletes, iconic athletes, and honestly, to be completely honest, more so as a father.
I've learned basketball-wise from Kobe, what he meant to the game, the inspiration that he brought to the world. Not just that, starter. I'm a father. I can't imagine something like that, happening. It's a sad, very sad day. Everything I learned came from Kobe. Everything. Take Kobe away, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have love. I wouldn't have the passion, the drive.
He had an effect on millions, as we all know. There are no words to adequately describe such a horrific event, I don't think. It's just you just offer your heartfelt sympathies, to the Bryant family and to all the other families, and all we can all do is just hope that at some point in life down the road they find some peace and some understanding. He was somebody that I always respected, just because he was so much more than a basketball player. He was highly intelligent, inquisitive, curious. We all know about his competitiveness, but he was a strategist. He focused. He was driven, and would have been successful no matter what he chose to do in life, as is evidenced by his post-basketball experiences. So we all remember the on-court, but for me the special parts will be the very few times I was able to spend time with him off the court and have discussions with him just one-on-one.
I just don't have a lot to say. The news is just devastating to everybody who knew him, known him a long time. And, he means a lot to me, obviously. He was such a great opponent, It's what you want in sports. He had that DNA that very few athletes can ever have, the Tiger Woods and the Michael Jordans, It's funny, I was getting to know him more since he retired, you know. Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't, there's just so many people he touched, you know. And, you know, it's looking at my young players and seeing how emotional they are. They didn't even know him, you know, and it just tells you how far his reach was. So, and this is just shocking news for all of us. And sorry, I don't have a lot to say. I just can't. I have to go talk to a team before a game and tell them to play again.
What he did for women's basketball alone was huge. He had his own AU team. He had daughters. He was coaching up. So he was a huge voice, especially in the women's basketball. He was at games. He supported female athletes just all around. So hearing that news, it was upsetting.
On this day, the basketball world understood something about him that his statistics had never fully captured. His influence had reached far past the game itself.
When we'd run into each other over the years, we'd laugh about that night that we first met. We'd laugh at all the good things that had happened since. And we'd laugh about how much fun it was to raise kids and all the stupid mistakes we made trying to figure out how to be good dads. And Kobe had 4 daughters, and I had 2 daughters. And today, he and one of his girls are gone. But I think I knew Kobe enough to know that he rose to any challenge by digging deeper and getting back to work.
Everything changed in a second. And that's what I want to talk about. Life is short, and it's fragile. And we don't know how many birthdays we have. So we don't have to have a birthday to celebrate. Just celebrate life. And if you haven't told someone you love them, do it now. Do it. Tell people you love them. Call your friends, text your friends, hug them, kiss them.
I had many conversations with Kobe off of television, and they always involved his daughters, always. Once he retired from basketball, his life revolved around their lives. He was very proud of them. He loved being a father. He loved his family. He worked very hard, and he brought a lot of joy to a lot of people in the city, and we're going to miss him. He was a bright light, and that's how I want to remember him.
Today is one of the saddest days in my lifetime. It seems like a bad dream that you just want to wake up from. It's a nightmare. I know we all feel the same way about such a great leader, just a great champion, a great person. If you got a chance to know Kobe, you got a chance to really know Kobe, ain't nobody better, man. Emotions are all over the place. These are the moments when you ask why. My heart, thoughts goes out to Kobe's family, his daughter Gigi. This is a sad day. There's no way around it. We have so many moments that he's given us. I'm so thankful for those moments. I'm thankful for those moments, man. This is one of my favorite players. And I got a chance to have a relationship, a friendship. But I would miss it. I would miss the friendship. Kobe, thank you, man. Thank you for all the memories. We got a lot of good ones. And these tears that we're crying, we're gonna miss you. And it's not gonna go. It's not leaving today. A week from now, a month from now, a year from now, we will forever miss you, man. You're our legend. You're our icon. You're our father. You're a husband. Your son, your brother. Your friend.
thank you for being my friend.
I haven't been sleeping. Haven't been doing the normal things I usually do. I work, we laugh, we kid, we joke. When I get back home and look at reality and say she's gone, it just hurts. So the other day I'm downstairs working out with my son Shakir and my nephew Columbus. And my other nephew comes in crying and he shows me his phone. And I snapped at him. I said, man, get that out of my face. Just get it away from me. You know, we live in a world where anything could be photoshopped, anything could be hoaxed. I didn't want to believe it. And then I got the call from you, Charles, Kenny, everybody called me. And then we found out it was confirmed. And haven't felt the pain that sharp in a while. 47 years old, lost two grandmothers, lost a Sarge, lost my sister, and now I lost a little brother. Our names will be attached together for what we did. People always ask about our relationship, and I tell them it's just like me and Charles. Sharif called me devastated and said, Kobe, just text me to check and see how he's doing. And he used to do that from time to time. You know, it just makes me think that in life, sometimes instead of holding back certain things, we should just do. Listen, people are gonna say, take your time and get better, but it's gonna be hard for me. I already don't sleep anyway, so. But I'll figure it out.
I'm devastated. Just like everybody else. I mean, I think I'm the one person that has a connection that nobody else has with Kobe. And I used to stay at his house with Pam, Joe, Shea, Sharif. And, you know, I just remember us just, the minute I walked through those doors, like it was just an instant bond. And, you know, the stories that I could tell. This sounds crazy, but Kobe spoke this. He spoke this. He used to say all the time, I want to die young. And
really?
I want to be immortalized. And, you know, I want to have my career be better than Michael Jordan, and I want to die young. And I just thought he was just so crazy for saying that. And when I got the news yesterday, I had a dance with my daughter yesterday at my wife's event, and they came and told me the news, and I just couldn't believe it, just like everybody else. But I'm devastated. Playing these games, and him watching my kids play was like the greatest thing. And I'll sit there and watch Gigi, and before the game, I'll go up and I'll give Gigi a hug and tell her, you know, to go out there and kill. And she was like, don't worry about that, Uncle Mac, I got this. And she was special, man. She was special. She was built like Kobe. Her mannerism, everything. I mean, just to watch her play, it was like watching a young Kobe. The move, she had a fadeaway at 13 years old. I'm watching this girl, and it just looks like her dad out there. I'm like, damn, she's gonna be special. And she's not gonna get that opportunity. He's not gonna get that chance for her to carry on that legacy.
When it came to sports, he said that his oldest daughter was an accomplished volleyball player and that the youngest was a toddler, so TBD. But that middle one, he said that middle one was a monster. She's a beast. She's better than I was at her age. She's got it. That middle one, of course, was Gigi. When I reflect on this tragedy and that half an hour that I spent with Kobe Bryant 2 years ago, I suppose that the only small source of comfort for me is knowing that he died doing what he loved the most, being a dad, being a girl dad.
Once upon a time, there was a young basketball player who had dreams of becoming one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
What I've learned is to always keep going.
Do you love the process? Those boring, agonizing moments. If you love that, then you know you found something that's really true to you.
You know, if you do the work, you work hard enough, dreams come true. Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream.
I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play, and anything else that was outside of that lane, I didn't have time for. You have to dance beautifully in the box that you are comfortable dancing in. My box was to be extremely ambitious within the sport of basketball. Your box is different than mine. Everybody has their own. It's your job to try to perfect it and make it as beautiful of a canvas as you can make it. And if you have done that, then you have lived a successful life. You have lived with Mamba mentality.
You guys will always be in my heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys. What can I say? Mamba out.